Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we managed to easily cruise past FC Kiza in the second round of the first leg of the Ultimate League Cup. In this episode we take on bottom side Sport Lisbon Benfica, who've lost both their games so far. Sport Lisbon Benfica are actually the newly named FK Vardar. The previous FK Vardar were managed under a Macedonian manager by the name of Kazmak, who took his side all the way up to the Ultimate League top flight and stuck around the areas for, he was in there about 3 out of 4 seasons there. He even got to the Ultimate League Cup final and was so close to doing the Ultimate League double, but in the end they didn't really win anything, and he started to rebuild after losing the final, which was being effectively picked up by the current manager. So now we can see the fruits of the rebuild's labours under new manager Angelos Beast, who has been in charge for 13 seasons. The Portuguese manager still has a few remnants from the rebuild left behind from him by Kazmak, like goalkeeper Carsten Holm Hansen, defender Yejo Party. Here's a surname Party. He's having a party. Having a party, hey? Hashtag having a party. Maybe we should also invite JB Vardy as well. Anyway, so he has a lot of his own players in here now though, like Ronnie Beckman and Habas are the two other defenders supporting Party. Having a party, JB Vardy. Mick Compton, Alan Fife and Nathan Finney are the 3 midfielders, supported by Philip Lahm and Simeo Alves. As you can see though, in terms of amounts of quality, it goes a bit dry once you get to the front, so they might be quite hard to break down, but they shouldn't really offer too much of a threat, so we have a good chance to be able to win this game, especially since our team has quality in all areas of the pitch. The team is fully fit and raring to go, the only difference being that Reiter Etta is now a legend on 100 matches, so he will probably start to give a bit more if we're ever trailing during a match, which is very, very encouraging to know. Anyway, let's go to the team news for this match. Sport Lisbon Benfica lineup in a 4-5-1 formation. They were a breakaway from their usual 3-5-2 at home, obviously to try and catch us out a bit here. Carsten Holm Hansen is the goalkeeper. Back four, Ronnie Beckman, Ivo Silva, Ejo Party, and Michiel Habas. Midfield of Alan Fife, Philip Lahm, Nathan Finney, Mick Compton and Simeo Alves, and front man of Robert Lewandowski. Mid-benchers Tommy Collado, Renato Sanchez, Bernardo Silva, Herbert Howes and Gregor Kerner. No Jamie Vardy anywhere to be found in that team. Knights have Ant Connolly in goal. A back four, Pim van der Kries, Ibrahim Camara, Aquila Santamaria and Devon Riley. Midfielder Pierre Hestink, Azrat Zaire, Reiter Etta, Arvito Roma and Raymond Hargreaves. And up front is Salsa Mota, a slightly semi-reserved side given that they are the weakest team, so we can afford to put out a slightly weaker lineup, but it's still a strong side overall, with no mentors to be found whatsoever. To my knowledge, this is the first competitive fixture that we've been actually able to put out our full intended all-youth team at a good average age. They've all matured now to a decent level where they can play at 25 years of average age, which is 99% of the performance for full competitiveness, which is good enough for me. I think I said in an episode a long time ago that if it was 26 to 29 years of age it was the optimum average age, but my opinion on that has changed since it has been, well, over 3 real life years since we started this series, and as you can imagine, opinions can change quite a bit during that time. Anyway, got sidetracked a bit there for the moment. Our benchers Ryan Mulligan, Ledley King, Oliver Wan, Y Junior and Ian May. So then, let's go live to the Stadio de Luz for the match. And lose is hopefully what our opponents will do today. Sport Lisbon Benfica are captained by Ejo Party, so he's going to be their captain for the day. Pim van der Kries is our captain again after sitting out the last match against FC Kiza where Santamaria took the armband. He is back in the frame. The referee for this match is one of the worst referees in the business, Luke Bribe. This could get a bit ugly. Anyway, the other match in the Division C, Lotus against Sporting de Quinta, Umasu Unidos against Taunton Town FC, and AC Samba against FC Dragos, as they try to flag a season that hasn't particularly gone off to the best of starts so far, but they're still a big threat coming forward. Anyway, start the match now. And there's a chance for Knights here. Precise heading goal by Alvito Roma! Scores! Alvito Roma has scored in 7 minutes to put Knights on your head. Celso Motion with the cross. Has been disallowed, there's been a foul in the build-up. It appears that Roma tripped over Ivo Silva in the build-up and has been ruled out. What a shame. Absolute shame. Another chance there for Knights though. Strong goal by Salsa Mota! handled by the goalkeeper. Carsten Holm Hansen, the 36-year-old goalkeeper, being around the block, seen a lot of this time. Well played, head on goal by Pierre Festlink. Scores! Pierre Festlink. I think this time he is definitely giving Knights of Sardinia the lead. Header from the cross from Ibrahim Cabrera's cross, and Knights lead 1-0 against Sport Lisbon Benfica. But Sport Lisbon Benfica, a chance to get a penalty! Sport Lisbon Benfica with a penalty and a chance to get right back into this match. It's taken by Alan Fife. Is he going to score? Is it outside the post? He's missed the penalty! Dramatic scenes here at the Stadium de Luz. Sport Lisbon Benfica had a chance to get right back into this game, but unfortunately they have missed the penalty, and as a result Knights are still 1-0 up, and they got an injury for Sport Lisbon Benfica. Alan Fife, the man who missed the penalty, has been injured. So Renato Sanchez is going to come on in place, and that's very helpful indeed, because it significantly reduces Sport Lisbon Benfica's midfield strength. And that is the end of the first half. And after that half, there's been 2-1 chances to Knights and 1 goal for us, with more possession than them. A very, very encouraging first half for us so far. The other match in the division all finished 0-0, so without further ado, let's start the second half. Can Knights increase their advantage, or will Sport Lisbon Benfica get back into the game and deny our perfect start? We've got a Ryan shot goal by Salsa Motor. Easy for Carsten Holm Hansen. That was no trouble whatsoever. Carsten Holm Hansen was the reserve keeper in the Cup Triumph way back in season 25. Well, I say Cup Triumph, the Cup Failure more like. Powerful and goal by Pierre Festlink. Scores again! Pierre Festlink! What a signing you've turned out to be. I paid all that money for you several seasons ago, and you are finally repaying me. 2 goals in this match. Pierre Festlink has turned out to be some player. Riga Kerner is on for Robert Lewandowski. So Lewandowski off for Sport Lisbon Benfica, trying to get a new striker on to see if they can turn the tide. A card here for Knights. Racing Town has been yellow card for arguing. And how Sport Lisbon Benfica would have loved to go into the break level on goals, because that could have changed everything, but they got a chance to get one back. Habas! Sailed over the crossbar. Nikislav Habas. I'm not particularly good with Polish names before, so yeah, sailed over the crossbar. And we've got a chance with a tight angle by Racing Town. Etta scores! 3-0! Racing Town Etta has made it 3-0 to Knights of Sardinia. We're making Division 3 look like a piece of cake at the moment. It's really, really interesting here as we see goals here as Taunton Town have beaten Umas Unidos, AC Samba have beaten FC Dragos, and Lotus have beaten... No, I think that was a 0-0 draw between them and Sporting de Quinta. That's Lotus' 3rd draw of the season. So, as things stand though, Knights have managed to beat Sport Lisbon Benfica 3-0. I said this would probably be an easier test than other matches in this division, given Sport Lisbon Benfica are the weakest side, and we passed with flying colours. So, perhaps stronger tests might go ahead because there are still a few sides doing quite well so far in the early stages, but we can take what we get, and this is what we've done so far. El Giro Party is the man of the match, so Sport Lisbon Benfica will no doubt be having a party to celebrate that. And meanwhile, Alvito Roma was our man of the match with an outstanding 19-bar performance. Look how far you've come. You were just a simple 18-5 when I brought you back in season 13. No, 30 even. And now look at you. 19-bar performance. That is stunning. A very comfortable performance by Knights there, albeit against a team in transition. But we had to do the business. And we're a bit fortunate that they managed to miss the penalty. Alan Fife maybe wasn't the best choice to take a penalty. He was quite experienced, skilled midfielder, which I can understand why he took it, but he just didn't have the composure in the end. This is what obviously makes a cool player better at taking penalties than a non-cool player. They have composure to stick it in the back of the net, whereas you always run the risk of missing a penalty if you do not have the cool attribute. I'm speaking from experience here. I had a player in a private league team who has missed several penalties in crucial moments of the season and cost us some crucial points. So wherever possible, try to have a cool player in your team. It makes so much difference when it comes to those crucial spots. You never know, it might be the difference between a title and the 2nd place. And for me in private leagues, it has been before. Anyway, let's go on to the team of the week and see who got in there this week. Team of the week this round is Todd Potter of AC Samba in goal. A back four, Pim van der Kries, Nats Sardinia FC. Ronnie Beckman, Sport Lisbon Benfica. El Giro Party, Sport Lisbon Benfica. So they actually had a pretty good defensive performance there. Emiliano Milario, AC Samba. Midfield, Raymond Hargreaves, Nats Sardinia FC. Alvito Roma, Nats Sardinia FC. That's the first time both of these guys got into the X11 at the same time. Marcelo Lozano, AC Samba. And Pavel Oliveira, FC Dragos. Front two, Renato Tedesco at AC Samba and Celso Moto at Sardinia FC. We've had a pretty good representation in the X11 so far. I must mind you though, this is the second weakest side in the division though that we're managing here. But hey, if Leicester can win the Premier League, then we can get promoted from here, right? Manager of the round is Sporting de Quintas Jackson after his sides draw away to Lotus FC. So after that round of matches, Knights of Sardinia lead the way with the only perfect record left in the division. However, Taunton Town, AC Samba and Lotus FC are all still unbeaten. Taunton Town are second, having won 2 and drawn 1. AC Samba have only won 1 but drawn 2 so far and remain unbeaten. Lotus FC have drawn all their matches so far, with 3 draws out of 3. Not really the best of starts you want to see, but they haven't lost any, that's a positive I guess. Sporting de Quinta slap bang in the middle of the league so far, with 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. A very average record to be fair. FC Dragos are currently in the relegation zone after a poor start of the season which has seen them lose 2 games and only win 1. MS Unidos are only on 1 point so far. They're having a torrid time in this division, having drawn 1 and lost 2 matches so far, but Sport Lisbon Benfica, the bottom side, having lost all 3 matches so far. Mainly due to a lack of strength really. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we're taking the return leg against FC Kiezer, so see you guys then.